And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. A great night for baseball ahead on the show. It's the Boston Red Sox going up against the Oakland Athletics. John Sciambi, Chris Singleton with you. Rafael Devers. He's homered in 5 straight games. So, partner, some can't-miss at-bats coming our way from him.
Yeah, and I find it interesting because watching him in batting practice, he was trying to keep the ball in the ballpark, hitting line drives the other way. So many times those home runs are mistakes, and I think he'd probably say half of the home runs he's hit lately have been mistakes because he's just trying to go gap to gap.
First pitch coming your way next. First pitch moments away. Now the starting pitcher in this one, Paul Blackburn.
Yeah, his ERA last year was a little worse than average, so definitely be looking for better results this season. You know, one of the keys is just being able to have a consistent delivery and to be able to repeat that delivery so you can hit the spots that you want to hit and have a higher chance of being successful.
Ready to go now, and now the center fielder, Ceddanne Rafaela. The pitch. Throwing the dirt, and he can't come up with it. Masataka Yoshida up next for the Red Sox. One of the stars in the win yesterday as he had 3 hits. There's a swing and a drive. That's down. One hops off the wall. Rafaela rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score, and the Red Sox have the lead. 1-0.
Well, they strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. Ripped that one down the line and kept it fair. And even when you hit it that far out front, you still have to keep your hands tight to your body so you don't hook around that baseball and put it in foul territory. And that right there was perfect.
Now it's the power speed combo. David Church blasted 2 home runs in last night's game. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly, but the throw to first gets him easily, and that's the first out. Time now to check out the lineup for the Boston Red Sox. The challenge for him today, Singy, elevating the baseball against this sinker baller that's on the mound.
Yeah, that's the challenge, but it also might affect the way they approach base running in this one, Boo. You get a runner on first, you anticipate trajectory down, and when the ball's in the dirt with a good secondary lead, you break for second. So whether it's a stolen base or not, you stay out of the double play, get that runner in a scoring position, and that can help you put more runs on the board.
BID, ball in dirt. And Devers is set down. Runner tags and will move up to third. Here's Reese McGuire looking to stay hot. He had 5 hits in the game last night. Right side, hard hit. He steps on the bag. They limit the damage here. Red Sox with an RBI double. It's an early 1-0 lead. Back here with my pal Singy. In this one, Nick Pivetta.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Striding to the plate now for Oakland, Esteury Ruiz. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1. And the righty deals. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. Righty delivers. That's off the mark. Going to count 1 and 2.
It's a good take.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base paths, it's not just the pitcher. It's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders, have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone just a little more relaxed that he didn't reach base.
That misses the zone, and the count even 1-1.
For whatever reasons, this is a hitter that performs better in night games. We'll see what he brings in this one.
And a swing and a miss there.
Out there on the mound, he's setting the tone early with the fastball, 98 miles per hour up on the scoreboard.
And that's off the inside edge. Now 2-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
And now it's going to be Zach Geloff. Home team down a run here in the second game of the series. Swings through that one out in front that time.
Looks really sharp at the start of this one. This is how it's going to be today. It's going to be a tough one for this lineup.
Got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Back here in the East Bay. And here's the first baseman, Triston Casas. The right-hander back to work. That one ripped. And it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Here now the Red Sox DH, Enmanuel Valdez. That one fouled off. Blackburn, a former All-Star. He features a sinker, a cutter, a slider, a four-seamer, and he occasionally uses a curve. Fouled off to the right. Runner at first with no outs here. Hit on the ground to the right side. Finds its way through, base hit. Around second is Casas. And the throw's offline, safe at third.
There's something about pulling one down the line and shooting it through the infield that's just so satisfying as a hitter. It's just fun turning on a pitch like he did right there.
Here's Trevor Story. 2 homers in the game yesterday, so he's feeling good coming in. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. And they throw 3 on the board. It's 4-0. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Here's Tyler O'Neill. A 5-hit ball game yesterday, so we'll see how he backs it up here. And foul ball.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
And the right-hander deals. And there's a foul ball. Hammered down the line. Could be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And that's a two-bagger.
4 hits in a row, and they're really swinging it here. Just a really nice job of turning on that pitch and smoking it down the line. And there's no one playing there, so once it drops in fair, you're on your way to extra bases.
So digging in, Ceddanne Rafaela reached on an infield single his first time. Left field, way back there. Brown ranging back. And it's off the out-of-town scoreboard. Runner from second crosses the plate. And the lead is up to 5.
Comes through with the RBI. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been. But obviously, you have to be happy with that result.
And here comes Mark Kotsay as he's ready to make a change and go to the bullpen. Paul Blackburn gives way, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this. Mason Miller gets the call from the pen.
Number 19, Mason Miller.
So a man aboard. Masataka Yoshida getting ready to hit. And that one hammered. And in one hops the wall. Runner from second scores as they add on. It's 6-0. In safely with a double, his second of the day.
These hitters today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
David Church up next for the Red Sox. Grounded out his first time. That smash towards center. Ruiz makes the catch. Runner tags at second, and he makes it up to third with one away.
Now batting, the third baseman, Rafael Devers.
Rafael Devers up to hit. He's 0 for 1. And Devers hits that one. Rooker makes the catch. Runner tags from third. The throw's offline. He's safe. And they're pulling away up by 7 now. And here's the catcher, Reese McGuire. Grounded out his first time up. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller. Good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. Sizing this one up. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. They bring 9 to the plate, and 6 come around to score. Now to the bottom of the second. It's the Red Sox 7 and the A's nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. Stepping in the long ball threat, Brent Rooker. The wind of the pitch. And a foul ball. Right through there for a strike.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front. So off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off.
Oh, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
Now here is J.D. Davis. Whips it to Casas. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2.
The left fielder, Seth Brown.
2 outs, base is empty. Seth Brown up next for the A's. No hits in the shutout last night. And first offering is fouled off.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
Foul ball there. Swings and misses, struck him out. And the A's are gone in order. Not going their way. It's 7-0. Back in Oakland, top half of the 3rd inning, and stepping in for Boston, Triston Casas.
This is a batter right here who really produces in these night games, and we saw the latest example of it in his first AB.
Miller back to work. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Around first, heading for 2. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Next to hit, Enmanuel Valdez. Singled and scored his first time. That one is absolutely belted. And gone! His 9th homer of the year, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 9-0.
Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
Trevor Story comes up to the plate. He's already homered in this game. That one drilled left field. That's back there. Can't get there, and now maybe extra bases. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Now batting, right fielder,
Tyler O'Neill up next for the Red Sox. Liner, base hit. Story on his way home. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is.
They hand the ball over to a new arm, Luis Medina.
number 46, Luis Medina.
So the Red Sox lineup turns over. Here's the center fielder, Ceddanne Rafaela. On a line, base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Couple of singles back to back. Good pitch, hard and inside, but he showed off some quick hands, got the barrel to it, and was able to yank it into the outfield.
Masataka Yoshida up next for the Red Sox.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
Swing and a line drive curling foul down the right side. 0-1 now. And that one fouled off.
Not the easiest thing when you're talking about a guy that's, perhaps is going to be in the rotation, maybe a long relief guy, to not start an inning, to come into an inning with pressure on it and try to get yourself comfortable.
The 0-2. And there's a fly ball deep right field. And it hits the fence. One run across. Rafaela headed for the plate. Relay throw home. He's in there. It's 12-0.
Gets the job done as he brings home a pair. He hit that ball really well to deep right field right there. Got a pitch to drive and just stayed through it nicely. Didn't quite have the trajectory to clear the fence, but you're always happy with an extra base hit.
David Church up next for the Red Sox. He's a guy who does it all. This one drilled to left. No doubt about it as they add on more. Gone. A 2-run homer. Second home run of the inning for him. And they add on. It's 14-0.
Power versus power right there, like two locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
And it's Rafael Devers in the box. Line drive. And there's the run away. And next for the Red Sox, Reese McGuire. This one ripped, but foul to the right.
Now, this is just par for the course these days. Huge fastballs coming out of the bullpen.
Foul ball. Oh, 0-2 now. Gets a piece and stays alive. So far, 7 runs across in the frame. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
And that one ripped into right. And now maybe extra bases. Throws to second. And that's a double.
Off the bat, that one registered at 105 miles per hour, man. That is smoking, and these days you hear it all the time, but the numbers just don't lie. If you can drive a ball like that, more often than not, you're picking up a knock.
One down. And now the first baseman, Tristan Casas. That one ripped right center field. And off the base of the wall. Relay to second. Not in time. He's safe. And a run comes in to score.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat.
On to pitch now for Oakland, number 69. On for his major league debut, and a moment he will never forget.
Better believe that. It's always so special the first time you get into a big league ball game. I did it as a position player, but for him as a pitcher, I'm sure there's some nerves there. Probably don't want to squeeze the baseball too tight. Just relax and do what you're capable of doing.
Casas over at second, one down. Well struck right field. And that one hops the wall. Run comes in from second, and they extend their lead. It's a double. Third hit of the night for him.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
So stepping in for Boston, Trevor Story. Line drive, base hit. Valdez around third. The throw is offline, and he's in to score. And the lead continues to grow.
Everything came together for him. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
And stepping in for Boston, Tyler O'Neill. And that one pulled foul. At the belt and fires. Swing and a ball hammered left field. That's back. And that is gone. He jacks that one out to left. Their third home run of the inning. And they boost their lead. It's 19-0.
Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
And now the center fielder, Ceddanne Rafaela. Ripped to third and caught.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
2 outs, base is empty. And next for the Red Sox, Masataka Yoshida. That one ripped. Going, gone. He sends it out of here. Make that 4 homers in the inning, and they add a run. It's 20-0. So, Singy, this is a little bit of a surprise. A guy known for line drives hits one over the fence.
Well, if you're a little too early, you'll get some elevation and the ball get out of the ballpark. For him, it's kind of a mistake. But you know what? When you have such a...
Scott Alexander taking over on the mound.
Scott Alexander.
David Church up next for the Red Sox. He's already homered here in this one. He swings and fouls one off. The 0-1. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Forget it. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. That's his 4th home run of the series. It's 21-0.
Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
Two outs, nobody on. Here's a big power threat. Rafael Devers. Hard hit, right side. Slings to first, and Devers is set down. And that is the inning. So finally, the frame comes to an end after 14 come across to score. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. Boston's out in front, 21-0. And we're back, set for the bottom of the third. And now the catcher comes up to him, Tyler Soderstrom. And a pitch. Fastball for a strike.
This is one of those times when you want to be aggressive. Go ahead and pitch to contact. Let the defense work behind you. You've got a nice, comfortable lead. Don't try to be too fine.
Left-hand hitter waits. That's to third. Devers throws on to first. And a quick out, number 1.
The designated hitter, Miguel Andujar.
Here's Miguel Andujar. Swing and a miss at 99 miles an hour.
Boog, that's cheddar, baby.
One down, base is empty. That one pushed foul. Center field. And that one actually would be grabbed by Story. That's out number 2.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
Aledmys Diaz now. Right through there for a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there in the mound.
Two outs. And a foul ball. And a pitch. Got him. Oakland goes quietly. As we go to the top of the 4th, here's the catcher, Reese McGuire.
Reese McGuire.
The pitch. That one ripped. That's down. One hops off the wall. He's in with a double, and that's his second double of the night.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
So stepping in for Boston, Triston Casas. 3 for 3's doubled twice and singled. Ripped on a line to center. And he makes the catch. Runner tags at second. Not in time. He's safe. And the batter now, Enmanuel Valdez.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
And a base hit knocks in a run. Now it's the shortstop, Trevor Story. 3 for 3 with a single, double, and a homer. That one ripped left field. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Lead runner holds at third. So 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
So 1 out with 2 aboard. And stepping in for Boston, Tyler O'Neill. Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. 1 run is in. Bangs off the wall. A 2-run double.
Picks himself up a couple of ribbies. He absolutely ripped that ball out front and almost got it out of here, man. Just a really strong, balanced swing, and a fraction of an inch different on the bat, and it is probably out of here.
Ceddanne Rafaela up next for the Red Sox. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around third, he will score, and they extend their lead. And he's got a double, his 4th hit.
Oh, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. A lot of hitters tell themselves, line drive over the infielder's head. That's what I'm trying to do. Just keep that approach simple. And right there, it was perfectly executed. On time with everything, and pulled it into the gap nicely.
Masataka Yoshida up next for the Red Sox. A rope into right, and that should be extra bases. Coming home. He scores, and the lead continues to grow. And into second with one away. That's a double.
Well done. Drives in the run. A lot of times in today's game, right fielders are able to get to a ball that stays in like that, but he hit that one pretty well. And if he hits it just a little bit different on the barrel, it's out of here easily. But there's nothing wrong with the extra bases right there.
One out, runner at second. Now it's the second baseman, David Church. In the air, center field. Under it. And makes the grab. 2 down. That'll end the inning after a lot of scoring. But they back here in the East Bay, Jon Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the fourth, Esteury Ruiz. Swung on, popped up on the infield. Settles under it. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
Well, that's a frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter right there. I mean, that pitch was right down the middle. I think he got a little too excited, came out of his mechanics, and instead of driving that ball somewhere, he popped it up. Unfortunate for him.
Noda stands in now and watches strike one.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
That breaking ball is in for a strike, and quickly it is 0-2. Swing and a miss, and he's down on strikes. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Quite the start to this game on the mound. Looking very dangerous to these hitters. 7 punch-outs already. So this lineup hasn't had much success trying to figure him out. I'm impressed with what we're seeing here.
Gelof in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. That one down the line, and that's just foul. The A's with a lot of ground to make up. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Just misses. Now 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the fifth. Trevor Gott.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
Trevor.
Here's Rafael Devers. Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon the way he...
And that one fouled off. Guy, 31 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. That one ripped. And forget it. A solo shot. That's his 4th home run of the series. And they add to the lead. It's 27-0. And just like that, his home run streak is up to 6.
Oh, he's an absolute machine, working really well at the plate right now. He just can't miss every time he swings. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for, crushes it, and hits it out of the ballpark.
Now the catcher up to hit, Reese McGuire. And first offering is fouled off. Ripped on the ground to second. Tosses to first. One away here in the fifth.
Now batting, the first baseman, Triston Casas.
And here's the first baseman, Triston Casas. Rips that one to right. Rooker makes the grab, 2 down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Swung on, belted. That one back. Tattooed to Tatertown and gone. Another homer. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. And they tack one on the board. It's 28-0.
There was a cutter away. Kind of works like a slider. You've got to stay on it, let it travel a little bit, and then get your arms extended. Really good piece of hitting right there.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Trevor Story. 4 for 4 with a homer, 2 doubles and a single, and he just needs the triple for a cycle. And that is that. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. Last half of the fifth coming up. It's Major League Baseball on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the fifth. And now the right fielder, Brent Rooker. The line to kick the pitch. Right through there for a strike. Swings through that one for strike 2.
0-2.
Struck him out looking.
Oh, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
Next up for the A's, J.D. Davis. Grounded out his first time. Swings through that one. 0-1.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle. But I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
Fought off foul. One down, base is empty. Got him looking, and he did not like the call.
Now at 10 Ks with still a few innings left, so expect him to add on to that total. And you know, pitchers are looking to have a strikeout per inning. I mean, that's excellent work. The way it looks now, I mean, he's going to have a better rate than that in this one. So really good stuff working on the mound in this one.
Brown in the box here lets that one go for a ball. The Athletics hitless so far in the game. The 1-1. Swinging a foul straight back.
Now this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
Waves at the bender for the strikeout. And we're back. Now it's the right fielder, Tyler O'Neill. Got back to work. Down the left field line. Could be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. It's a double, and he's 5 for 5.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. He got a pitch he could get to out front, kept his back through the ball, and didn't pull off or roll his hands over. And that allowed him to rip that ball down the line for the double.
Ceddanne Rafaela digs in now. There's a line drive to left field. And that's a base hit. Around third. He'll score easily, and they extend their lead.
Waste no time there. So much of good hitting is finding holes in the defense. That's why you're always thinking line drive.
So a new pitcher on the mound for the A's, Lucas Erceg.
Number 70, Lucas Erceg.
Man at first. Now at the plate, Masataka Yoshida. High fly ball, right field. High bounce takes it over the fence for an automatic double.
That's such a frustrating play for an outfielder. You know you should make this play, but you never really had a chance because of the bad angle. What should have been an out turned out to be a double.
So up next, David Church. He's got a couple homers already, so can he possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course he can. Those two he hit were legit, and he looks pretty locked in right now at the dish.
Base hit, 1 run in already. Yoshida rounds third, headed for the plate. In comes the run from second, and the lead continues to grow.
With that fastball, even though it's high velocity, you've got to live on the outer edges. When it's right on a tee, right down the middle, professional hitters are not going to have a problem turning it around.
And here is Rafael Devers. Throw, and they got him.
That goes to show you stealing a base is a tough thing to do and far from a sure thing, even with big-time speed. It's not easy to catch him, but that was a great catch and throw. Quick, not rushed, and accurate.
Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down.
Now batting, catcher,
Reese McGuire up next for the Red Sox. Out towards right center. That's well struck. In one, hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. And he's got a double. Man at second here with 2 away. And next for the Red Sox, Triston Casas. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. And it bangs off the top of the wall. The run comes in from second, and they extend their lead. And that's a 2-out double.
Seeing some good swings from him right now with consecutive extra base hits. Absolutely blasted that one into the gap, but just didn't have quite enough to clear the wall out there. Maybe a little more elevation under it and it carries over, but that's a swing you'll be happy with every time.
Now here's the Red Sox DH, Enmanuel Valdez. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That's back there. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Runner from second crosses the plate. And the lead continues to grow.
This offense is on fire. 3 extra base hits in a row. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it. And that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double.
Trevor Story will hit next. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that is that. So 5 runs in the inning as they bat around. Bottom of the 6th. And now here's the A's catcher, Tyler Soderstrom. Here comes a pitch. And it's fouled away.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
Late with the swing there.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Goes down looking.
Well, definitely a borderline pitch right there, and he didn't look too convinced as he headed back to the dugout. You know, those are tough ones to let go as a hitter, but with the human umpire calling balls and strikes, it's always going to be on you to protect yourself with 2 strikes.
And next is the designated hitter, Miguel Andujar. Foul ball there. One down, base is empty. That one fouled off. Out to short. Story throws across the diamond. 2 up, 2 down.
The batter, number 6, shortstop, Aledmys Diaz.
2 outs, base is empty. Aledmys Diaz up next for the A's. Struck out looking his first time.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
Swing and a miss.
These hitters have been very aggressive early in the count, but when you're down, you might want to be a little more patient. Take some pitches, see if you can extend those at bats and get some base runners on.
High fly ball out to left field. Yoshida settles underneath it, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And that will end the inning. Back in Oakland, top of inning number 7, and now the right fielder, Tyler O'Neill. The pitch. Swing and a laser off the bat. This looks like extra bases, and now let's see if he goes for it. Into second easily with a leadoff double. Here's the center fielder, Ceddanne Rafaela. Line drive to short and caught.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
Now the left fielder, Masataka Yoshida. Right side, hard hit. Whips it to first. That's out number 2. David Church, the next to hit.
A chance for more damage right here. A couple of RBIs for him in his last AB.
That one ripped. And out of here.
He's putting on quite the show at the dish here in this one, and he's just so locked in with this swing, and he's just not missing right now. 3-homer game, man, it's so special. And I tell you what, it's a lot of fun watching him pull it off as well.
Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Zach Jackson.
Number 61.
So 2 away with nobody on. Rafael Devers getting ready to hit. And first offering is fouled off. there's a foul ball. Two down, nobody on. Fly ball, pretty well struck right field. That one's carrying, and it's gone.
No matter how this outing ends, that pitch is going to haunt him for a while. An 0-2 mistake. That's supposed to be a pitch out of the zone. He left it in a spot that the hitter could do some damage with, and that's exactly what he did.
And now, Reese McGuire. Smoked on the ground to second. Sends it to first. That's out number 3. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. 7th inning stretch time. You're watching Red Sox baseball on the show, New England. Back here in the East Bay, set for the last half of the 7th. And now the center fielder, Esteury Ruiz.
You know, he's been so great today. Really just throwing whatever the catcher puts down. I mean, hasn't shaken off the catcher very much at all today.
Fly ball down the line. And that drops foul. Righty to the plate. Up the middle. Story on the run. Throw to first. And one away in the bottom of the 7th.
Seems like the hitters are struggling with their timing today. Kind of caught in between that sharp fastball and the nasty slider. I'd like to see him settle on a consistent pitch.
Digging in for Oakland, Ryan Noda, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. In the air out to center, Rafaela. Has this one sized up? He's there. He's got it. 2 down.
Now batting, second baseman.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the second baseman, Zach Geloff. That one's in there. That's strike 1.
Pretty amazing. His first pitch strike percentage over 90%. You know you're getting something in the zone first pitch. So if you're a hitter, got to be ready to let it fly, even though he's had a lot of success on that first pitch of the at-bat.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. 2 outs. And they'll do it again. And a pitch. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the 8th. So stepping in for Boston, Tristan Casas. Jackson, a 6'4" righty, 230 pounds, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2016. Oh, great stop. To his knee, the throw, and they get the out.
Well, he looks so comfortable making that play, dives, comes up with it, and then from one knee, like he's just playing catch with his kid. Nice throw across the diamond at first.
And that one in the air center field. And there are 2 outs. 2 outs, base is empty. And stepping in for Boston, Trevor Story. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Brown pulls that one down, and that is that. Bottom of the 8th. Here's the Oakland cleanup hitter, Brent Rooker.
The right fielder.
Not a single base runner through the first 7 innings for this team. They've had no answer.
And the pitch. Bounced out to short. Story. The throw to first. One gone to the bottom of the 8th. And he's now just 5 outs away. He's got a real shot at this thing.
Yeah, Boog, he is rolling just in one of those grooves where he looks pretty unbeatable today.
Still a ways to go, but this is can't miss stuff right now. Chop back up the middle. On the run, sends it over to first. And a couple of quick outs.
Man, he's getting really close to this thing right now. Only 4 outs left, but it's going to be tough to get.
Striding to the plate now for Oakland, Seth Brown. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. He swings and fouls one off. The wind and the pitch. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. And it's in time for the 3rd out, so that'll end the inning. Back in Oakland, and the batter now, Tyler O'Neill. Jackson back to work. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Brown makes the grab, one away. Back to the top of the lineup. Now here's the Red Sox leadoff hitter, Ceddanne Rafaela. Ripped on a line. Drops for a hit. He couldn't run it down. Into second with a double, and they've got something brewing now.
Another hit. I mean, these types of performances at the plate don't come around too often. This is pretty special. This was a really nice swing. Didn't quite get enough behind it to get it out of here, but once it got over his head in left field, it was extra bases all the way.
And next for the Red Sox, Masataka Yoshida. Ripped to right, base hit. Around third. Here's the throw to the plate. He's safe as he gets his hand in.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Good job getting the foot down so he could catch it out front and pull it. Turn on it nicely for the knock.
So stepping in for Boston, David Church. And a chance to make some history here, Chris.
Yeah, he's homered 3 times so far, and now he gets another chance, at least we think. We'll see if the pitcher gives him anything to hit. It's so rare to see a 3-homer performance, but even more special for that player to get another chance at the plate to do it again for 4.
This to center field. And there's 2 away. Man aboard, and here is Devers. Pulls that one foul. Right-handed reliever. That one ripped. That's back there. Going, gone. So let's take a closer look inside the numbers. That blast from StatCast, 113 miles an hour off the bat, Singy.
And it just flew out of here, Boog. Even if you only heard the ball hit the bat, you knew that was a home run. I mean, he put a perfect swing on it, and the numbers back it up.
Base is empty with 2 away. And here's the catcher, Reese McGuire. And first offering is fouled off. Already 3 runs across in the frame. All Red Sox in this one. And a foul ball.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
And the 0-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Two outs. Foul ball still 0-2.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Swing and a drive, deep right field. Bangs off the wall. Now he turns and heads for second. Not in time. He's got a double.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
Stepping in, Tristan Casas. That one hammered center field. Ruiz going back. Pulls it in on the warning track. Nick Pivetta heading back out for the bottom of the 9th as he'll look to make history. And we're back. And now the catcher comes up to him. Tyler Soderstrom. And all eyes on the mound as he begins the 9th inning working on a perfect game. That one inside. Ball one.
Boog, I'll tell you right now, every player defensively on their toes like never before.
And a foul ball.
They want to make sure they have the opportunity to put this pitcher in the history books. They're going to make the play.
Swing and a man. That's strike 2. That's to third. Devers tosses across to first. 1 out, bottom of the 9th. And now 2 outs away from history.
Oh, I hope he gets this done. I mean, this is the kind of feat that can define a career. Hard not to root for him at this point.
That's out to center field. Rafaela calls it in, and there's 2 away.
26 up and 26 down. 1 more out for a perfect game. This is awesome, Boog.
On the verge of baseball history here, and certainly one of the most dominating pitching performances we've seen. Everyone locked in right now. And first offering is fouled off. And he deals.
Man, he is just dialed in right now. Every pitch thrown with so much conviction.
This could end it. Got him. And that is the ball game.
Just unbelievable. I was nervous up here in the booth. I can only imagine what his teammates and even he felt out there on the mound closing this thing out. Everyone will remember this perfect game, and it'll be notched in Cooperstown forever.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 17 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind